Another late night recap. We watched Unfriended.
What? Friend request. That's the name of the movie.
There's a string of all these movies. There's another movie called Unfriended. I haven't seen it.
Me neither.
It's all the same.
I don't know. I like it.
It's making social media into horror movies.
Which is kind of cool because what in the 90s or the early 2000s they were like all those teenagers.
What? Pen pal horror movies. Chain letter horror movies.
No, but like people go to camps and people do like
things before social media.
Yeah, things before social media.
I took way too many notes on this movie.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and
Are there notes or like just?
You said write funny things.
Yeah, I told him that like it's kind of boring if you watch the movie already to hear again what happened in the movie.
All right, well, I'm guessing most people who are watching this did not watch the movie.
No, but you should watch it. It's cool. It's kind of like too much copy paste from other movies that it was kind of like, oh, come on, at some point.
What do you mean copy and paste from what?
Like they took every idea from The Ring, from Ju-on, The Grouch, from
Grudge. Not the
Grudge. Ju-on. Okay. By the way,
Ju-on Air.
In that movie, it's so much better in the Japanese version.
I find it hard to understand.
But it's still scary.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't know what's happening, but you know that something bad is happening.
Yeah, if anyone has ever gotten a virus or something and you go to click it off or exit off and the boxes just keep appearing, this is like that, but with murder as a consequence.
Yes, it starts cool. I like the idea that like the teenagers, like not teenagers, but young people that because that's the age that you're stupid no matter what, so you're gonna do dumb mistakes in the horror movies. What? Yeah. Even in real life, you're gonna do stupid mistakes.
They're in college.
We've been there, done that.
Dumb.
You're still dumb.
So it's mostly this girl Laura.
I'm 28. I'm still dumb.
Yeah, this girl Laura. She's popular on social media. She has like 800 friends. She's very active. She's writing messages to her dad, who's dead. That's a recurring thing in all these movies. Willard's dad was dead. Veronica's dad was dead. A lot of dead dads in these movies.
Yeah. Also, it started weird, like that, like kind of video of like she likes that, she's there, she's like.
It's a montage of her social media,
and it reminded me of all those like Facebook's nice videos that they making you at the end of the month. Like,
the music sounded like that too.
Yeah.
Let's look at their relationship.
And I hate those videos. I hate when people uploading those videos. I'm like, come on, no one cares. We liked already the pictures by themselves. So I don't need like a collection of all those photos now.
But it set the tone for what the movie, the vibe is. This was one long 2 years of friendship montages, but with more death. So
but it reminded me a lot of like the Scream kind of thing. There's like a group of friends, they're all gonna die. The Scream, I remember what you did the last summer and all of those.
I know what you did last summer.
I know.
You don't remember what it's called last summer.
They had like 3, no? It was
I know, but you've never got the title right once.
I don't care what
you
did last summer.
I still know what you did last summer.
I would never forget it.
I remember what you did last summer.
Okay, in Hebrew we call it like, אני זוכר מה עשית בקיץ האחרון. I remember what you did.
It's not a catchy title. So she's in
a
psychology class about internet addiction. So there's a lot of meta things that are about this. She's a popular girl. She's in between. Is she in a relationship with this guy? Or are they just hanging out, just hooking up, just messaging? Her friends kind of tease her about it. She has a friend-zoned guy that seems a little jealous. So you're in a relationship now. And then she gets a friend request by a creepy girl in her class. Not a creepy girl. Maybe like a goth girl.
But it started with like the teacher, the professor tells them that like
a classmate committed suicide.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks later, this whole thing begins.
And I never like when a creep guy or girl would send me a friend request, especially with 0 friends, I would never like accept
that. Yeah, but that's like a red flag for a spam profile or something.
Yeah, I'm a nice person. I'm not that nice.
Zero friend requests is a kind of a very rare thing. If you do get that, you're not someone's first friends. You should all know that. These are internet lessons.
But you still like every person had like his first friend.
Yeah, but this is someone that she knows from real life. Yeah. Well, usually you start with one friend. It's usually the founder of Facebook or MySpace or something. True. So, and he's an evil person, but not.
And if Mark Zuckerberg unfriended her, so Laura.
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg is just trying to steal your information, not your soul. So they meet in real life before she adds her. So a lot of people are like, "Don't add me unless you know me in real life." So she didn't violate that rule. And she does the very needy thing or a creepy thing when you first add someone, and you comment on all their pictures.
Yeah, so
like old pictures.
The pictures
That's the scariest thing you can do to a person.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then her profile.
It was
pictures.
like a kind of like a horror moment with like hair on her profile. I'm like, oh my god, if someone would start to like so many pictures in a row, I'm like, no, block right away and. Stay away from you.
So the girl's name is Marina. Her profile is Ma space Rena, and she looks up pictures of Laura while pulling out strands of her hair. Her friends notice it. Laura says, "Oh, it's just a psychological thing called long word I don't understand."
I feel like I barely hear what they're talking about. I was mostly like annoyed by the copy paste that they did from other movies.
Okay. Well,
no, I'm kidding. I liked it.
You're saying two different things. You liked it.
I liked it, but it was kind of like annoying that you could be like more creative because the fright moments, like the scary moments, were really good. They did it like really good, really surprising. But besides it was kind of like, oh, come on, you can do that like with your own spatial creativity.
Yeah, so the girl has all this creepy artwork on her profile page.
Which looks just like the movie of The Ring. Yeah.
A lot of animated stuff.
Yeah.
Nightmares.
Black and white. A mirror.
Yeah, mirrors.
A fly. It was a swap.
A swap?
Swap?
Wasp.
Wasp.
You're a word scramble. A swap.
Swap.
A fly swaps places with a wasp. And...
Yeah, but in The Ring they had like the fly that came back all the time that she picked from the screen that was in the movie and
the creepiest thing.
Exercise.
Yeah, the exercise video, which is very scary. Someone doing
no, the Exorcist. The Exorcist movie. There was also the part of the flies on the window.
Yeah, it's a common thing in horror movies.
Yeah, they just took all the common things from other horror movies.
Yeah, but they talk about it later, how wasps are signs of witches and they protect them. I think the creepiest thing that Marina does is Photoshop a picture of her and Laura together.
Oh my god, I would die if someone would. Don't do that to me, please.
Yeah, and then another creepy thing you do is you video chat with someone over Facebook when you don't have their phone number. You just try to call them up.
I got one time a phone call from someone that washed the dishes in the restaurant that I worked at 5 years ago. And I was like, why I even like friended him on Facebook?
Well.
And then he was blocked since then. So.
Oh, that's what you get. Don't try to call her.
Yeah, don't call me on Facebook.
Yeah.
Try to ask my number. I would never answer if it's on Facebook.
Yeah. If you want to call her, it's 978. Oh, no. So the music is like Facebook thing.
Block you.
She confronts Marina the next day about the fact that she had a birthday party. Marina asked her if she was throwing a party. She said no, just her friends were going to be there because she was already starting to get a little creeped out. But just her boyfriends, just the two of them. But of course, you see things happen on social media. It was a bunch of her friends.
Yeah, but it was kind of a surprise party.
No, she knew it was going to happen because she talked about it with her boyfriend. She says she feels icky lying about it. Oh. You know, icky like the flies on Marina's face in her nightmare that she had the night before of her. And then,
yeah, but I just wanted to know that no one ever like did like a surprise party to me.
Okay, let's keep it that way.
Yeah, all of you.
Yeah.
You should know that fact.
All right. Well, you guys are all invited to her surprise party.
Yeah, but not on my birthday. Like, surprise me.
All right.
It's gonna be obvious if it's gonna be.
We're gonna do a surprise party for you next Yom Kippur. We're gonna come in halfway through with a cake.
No, I can't eat it. Don't
shawarma, all this food. Surprise! You have to violate your religion or don't celebrate the surprise party.
No, that's another movie. We watched it. We recapped it already. Would you rather? No, I wouldn't do that.
Not for $10,000.
In the name of God.
You wouldn't eat shawarma.
No, if I wouldn't do, if I would
lobster
do that, I believe that God would give me like $20,000.
Well, that's not gonna happen. And
yeah, also you're not gonna give me $10,000 for eating a shawarma.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't say I was gonna do it.
So who will?
And this guy's Shep.
Huh?
And this guy's Shep.
Shepherd.
Yeah.
Shepherd Lembrick.
Yeah. So she has a confrontation with her at the cafeteria. She's like, "Why didn't you invite me to the party? You lied to me, just like everybody else." And they have a scuffle. She's like grabbing onto her, and then her sweatshirt and her hat falls off, and Marina is bald on the top of her head from pulling out all of her hair while looking at pictures of her on Facebook. She's upset, obviously. Laura wakes up in the middle of the night the next day, and she sees the creepy mirror from Marina's profile.
I had a question on that point of the movie. Can you report on someone like that to the police? Like,
what?
Hey,
they got upset?
That creepy person. No, that they're like, kind of like obsessingly, like after you on social media.
Yeah, you can report it. The police will maybe make a note of it, but they're not going to do shit about it unless there's some danger to your life or something. So she has a nightmare. She wakes up. She sees the mirror. It's a black mirror. She sees her face on it, and
very mature.
It's a Superman penguin in the mirror. Laura's face in the mirror gets stuck there. Then creepy mirror.
And by the way, in the mirror, in the beginning there was in one of her profiles, weird photos like art things. There was that mirror and a girl turning back all the time. That's obviously what was her name? The something Morgan, the mother of the girl from the.
You're talking about another movie?
Ring. Yeah, from The Ring. The mother was like. She looked back in the mirror.
Okay. Well, it's all right. It's all the same.
Too much similarity.
All right, so we're not gonna break it all down because I have 3 more pages
did it already.
Worth of stuff. It's
okay.
We're at 12 and a half minutes. All right, it's similar to The Ring. It's similar to any movie that has to do with social media. It's very similar to what's that? Final Destination, where all of your friends die. But that one, it was about. There's 7 of those movies.
No, they stopped. I think in the 4th.
I think there's more than 4.
What? They came up with more?
Yeah, guess what? They're all the same. 4th. So if you missed them, it's all the same.
I watched the last one in the cinema.
It
was I think 14.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, a bunch of shit starts happening to her friends. They're in the video of Marina's suicide is posted on Laura's computer, her Facebook profile. She can't delete it. She can't delete her profile. She tagged all 800 of her friends in the video, which is another faux pas of social media. If you get tagged in someone else's status with more than 5 people and you weren't there, there's probably something wrong with the person and you're annoyed and you will defriend them.
No, she edited it and tagged them all.
Marina did not tag them all. They were on her profile and all of her friends were tagged. So theoretically, as we're led to believe, it's Marina controlling what's going on Laura's profile.
Laura's uploaded it.
She didn't upload the video.
Yeah, I know, not
suicide.
literally, but from her profile.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, and she tagged her.
Yeah. It's not her doing it.
I like their art, Marina's art. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, except it
kills
a bunch of people.
I think I know some few they're mostly Russian people, so Marina kind of fit that perfect. People were freaks or not geeks, but goths in school, in high school, and they splitted their name like that and had like they're all graphic designers.
Yeah.
So,
Also, people do that because they
very
don't.
stereotype person.
People put their name like that because they don't want to be found if you're searching names or something. You know, it's like Marina.
I wrote
no
that.
last
Like,
name.
also, I don't like when people call themselves on Facebook Marina. You don't have like you don't have a last name. Where are you hiding from?
High school. That's where you're hiding from. You're starting over again in college. So the police meet with Laura. They ask her about it. Why did she post this video? You know, it's a video of someone hanging himself and setting himself on fire after setting a picture of her face on fire that was supposed to be Marina's birthday gift to her that she made took 2 weeks to make. Colby, the jealous, very bad hand tattoo. No one would ever have a hand tattoo like that.
Oh, it's terrible.
And no tattoos on their arm.
Yeah, it's like someone is like just.
Yeah, so he's the one that kind of likes Laura, and he's also a hacker because, of course, you always have a friend that's a hacker. And she
all need one.
Looks at the code of Marina's Facebook profile, and it looks like The Matrix, but written by
in Japanese,
H.P.
like
Lovecraft
Juan.
or something.
The Grudge.
Yeah. So a bunch of weird shit. They don't know what's going on. I still can't delete the profile. The police talk to her. They're typical wisecracking cops. Just looks like someone had a bad day. Yeah. Bullshit like that.
Yeah, that was that kind of.
Yeah, it's just a kind of a typical, like, their CSI characters.
There was. Did we get to the part that, like, the faces of her friends on the computer are kind of like getting, how do you say that, like, swirl? Like,
yeah, like that's
like the Ring when they
them.
print the pictures and the faces are like.
Okay. Yeah.
Saying.
Okay, it's like the Ring.
Okay.
We get it. We remember. We've wrapped up your wrap up of that it's similar to the Ring. Similar to a lot of movies. It wasn't the most original movie. It's a very Facebook thing to do. You take a lot of shit that's popular and you do it what you will to get likes on your page. So people do the same stuff, very similar profiles. Same thing with movies, same thing with all art, it seems. So weird sounds happen, doll parts, faces melt. Her friend Gus is the first of the friends to die. Goes in an elevator.
I like the elevator scene.
Just starts beating his head across everything.
Is creepy.
There's wasps in the elevator.
Yeah, but he ran away from something, from those like two kids that like no one knows. It was like
there's twins. 2 kids with mangled faces.
Yeah, so he ran away from them into an elevator, which is don't do that. If you're in a horror movie, don't run to an elevator.
Don't run upstairs. Don't run to an elevator.
Basic rules.
Don't be alone.
Yeah. And surround yourself with friends or people.
Yeah, and so Gus's girlfriend, Lizzie, opens the elevator and sees him banging his head all over the place. So she's in shock. She goes to the hospital. And then her friends all go there. The elevator footage appears on Laura's page. She tries to post a message saying, I'm not uploading this. And then that gets deleted and the words, you will know what it's like to be lonely appear. And then the dean suspends her because you're not supposed to post videos of your friends dying on the internet.
Don't do that, kids. Stop doing that.
Colby does hacker research, says the wasps protect witches, and she friend requested Gus right before he died. Colby finds all of her artwork after they break into the apartment together. An old school picture has 2 kids with their faces crossed off. She says, can you figure out what school this was taken at?
Guess how she looks like as a kid.
Yeah.
Wednesday Addams.
Wednesday. Yeah, kind of like a goth version of the girl from Wendy's, I guess. But,
yeah.
But Wednesday Addams.
Wednesday Addams.
From the Addams Family.
Yeah.
From the movie.
Yeah.
Addams Family.
From the, yeah.
And
by the way, I searched something and it's pretty cool. This girl that played.
Wait, is it the Addams Family rap by MC Hammer?
No, but she is Israeli. Her name is Li Raviv, I think, something like that.
Who?
Like,
The original Wednesday Addams?
No, the girl from that movie.
Oh, okay.
The little girl with a, yeah.
Right.
She was born in Georgia.
No wonder she has no friends.
Oh my god.
Oh, are you taking something to offense, personally?
You're my only friend.
So she finds some dangerous corners online. She goes to talk to her old teacher. She says she would just stare at her own reflection and give her nightmares. They insinuate, but don't show, that the two boys with their faces crossed off in there sexually abused her in some way. And they are later found dead with their faces mangled. She looks it up in an old newspaper. And then her boyfriend, this guy, I don't even know his name. The real boyfriend, who also is like a medical student, works in a mortuary, tries to defend her online, saying Laura's not publishing these things. And then a wasp flies in his ear and starts going crazy.
I hope that people that watch it so far, they understand that it's like all spoilers. So,
well,
if you didn't watch it and you want to watch it,
if you've never watched it, you've already seen it. Because there's like 5 other movies that are similar to it. So,
if you watch The Ring.
If you've watched any of these videos
The Ring is
so
much
far,
better than this.
These are, I think they got that already out of this.
My
so,
favorite.
Her blonde friend Izzy is friends with her now.
Oh wait, I didn't say something that they thought like since the beginning, since the first moment of the movie that they were like the 3 girlfriends. So one is blonde, one is her that is very pretty. They both very hot, like body type. And one girl that it's a little like more fat and like kind of the ugly girl type, like stereotype from horror movies, that it's the same thing with the blonde girl. I'm like, come on, stop doing that. Be more creative and find your own stereotypes, like build it. And I was sure that she's gonna die first, but no, she was the second one to die.
Yeah, well, Lizzie, like Gus's boyfriend, kills herself in the hospital after she gets chased out by the faceless boys. And she sees herself already dead in a bathtub and then does it on her own. It was a cool scene. It was kind of cool that they showed the video footage of her in the hospital and there's people around her.
And she's screaming like, help, help, and walking weird.
Well, she saw nothing. She thought she was in a hospital with all the power out. She was the only one in there. And then, of course...
Where movie was that?
And then,
The Grudge.
Okay. And then all the video gets posted again on the profile. And throughout the movie, she's losing more and more friends. People are defriending her. Because apparently, if you're just a random Facebook friend, you weren't at her birthday party, you could defriend her and live your life. But if you're at the party and you try to defriend her, you get an error message. And you are marked for death. You will die soon. And
yeah, that's just like Final Destination.
And that pattern continues. Colby does more occult research, finds out about the history of black mirrors and cults and black mirror ceremonies, and he determines that her laptop was her black mirror, so to end things, they have to destroy it. Her blonde friend, Olivia, has...
That was her name?
Olivia, yep. Has all this stuff printed out of her computer, the crazy moving scripts.
I was
Satanic
impressed.
Matrix
I
messages.
was impressed by the printer.
I know.
It was very fast.
Yeah, and it was all black ink. I mean, that's a lot of toner you're using there.
Beautiful.
Movie must have a big toner budget.
Yeah, I think we need to contact them. Ours is new and good, and Dex is like.
I don't even think we need to own a printer, but it's too late.
We own a printer.
So she's running around. Her boyfriend says that she determines she figured out who Marina's mother was. There's a girl named Ada who survived a fire at a commune. She was pregnant, and she was kept alive until Marina was born. So she was born to a pregnant burn victim who died during child labor. So a pretty harsh background story. Olivia gets attacked by wasps, confronted by dead Marina, and then gets hit by Laura's car, taken to the hospital with her and Colby, and they go on looking for the Black Mirror, leave her in the hospital under the guard of the police. Doesn't work out so good. Olivia wakes up possessed, takes the cop's gun, and shoots herself. Then I think the last that we see of the wisecracking cops is the other one going, really? And then the final sequences are sort of initiated. Colby and Laura are on the way to this commune where they think she killed herself.
Yeah, so that was like found. That was again. I know that you're gonna get mad again, but yeah, that's just like The Ring, a messed up little girl, like trying to kill people or to harm people, and other people are going after her past to see who was she and how they can stop her. And then when they arrive there, guess what they see? There's like a burned giant tree, and in the background there's a sunset, just like The Ring. That was kind of like too similar. At that moment, it just like it was out loud like, oh come on.
There's not a lot of horror movies that happen all during the daytime, though.
Yes, but that specific tree with the sun, like the sunset behind it, that's kind of like, come on, like seriously, that was too much. But I do have to say that all the frights moments were really well made. They did it like really good. I like that. And I'm like, you're so good in doing that, so you can just try harder. But they did a good job with those. So.
Yeah. So they search this huge, large compound. They don't find anything. They find a lot of creepy things that appeared in the artwork that they saw on her profile. They go down into the basement. At some point in his head, Colby says she can't continue to make you lonely if you're dead, and stabs her with a knife. And then
in her stomach.
Chases her around.
She's good. Yeah, she's fine.
She gets away. It's just a flesh wound. And then
I got one today on the finger.
Yeah. Same. Stabbed by an ex-dishwasher from your work.
Splinter.
Whose phone number you
Splinter. It was the same amount of blood.
Yeah. So her mom video chats her, so she keeps seeing this girl and starts tearing out her hair. And she walks off with a knife. Her phone goes black. The boyfriend arrives.
And then she thinks that her mom killed herself. Maybe she just wanted to make some dinner to that girl.
Maybe.
She's nice, not like her daughter.
Yeah, I don't know.
She unfriended her.
So the girl shows up, and it's also why you should never be friends with your parents on Facebook.
Oh, another reason.
Because they could be killed by a ghost goth girl who died in a fire and was born in a fire in a way.
My mom never on Facebook anymore.
So Colby stabs her boyfriend through the neck and then tracks her down, and she runs away from him again. When she's cornered, he's overwhelmed by wasps, just like in The Ring. And then all these wasps kill her, just like in The Ring. The two mutilated boys appear, just like in The Ring.
No, that was like in
Marina
The Shining,
tells her,
twins.
I just want to be your friend forever, your best friend. Just like in The Ring.
It's not Marina, it's Wednesday Addams.
Child's Play. Yes, the young Marina.
I just want to be friends to the end, Andy. Wait, I want to say something. I keep imagining my mom like with a crazy horror girl, and the girl's like, yeah, from Facebook, and my mom's like, what? I've been on Facebook for like months. That's what she's telling me all the time. Like, Mom, did you like my post? And she's like, what? I didn't go on Facebook for months.
Yeah, see, sometimes a pending friend request could save your life.
Yeah, but just imagining my mom like having an argument with that girl, like, what are you talking about? Yeah. Get out.
Yeah. So she walks through a tiny door, follows Wednesday Addams to try to become her best friend forever. And never. She sees the laptop. She sees the burnt husk of grown-up Marina where she hung herself. She goes towards the laptop, and then it's still on, even though she killed herself days ago. And I don't think this burned-out compound has power in it. So, it's haunted.
It's a very good computer.
It's haunted, so it has a great battery life.
It was awful.
And then she's, the face comes on her computer, and the face comes screaming into her. Last big fright moment. Yeah, and then it cuts to another school, and look who it is. Laura is now the creepy girl looking at
And her name on Facebook is Laura.
Laura. And she sees her friends, or other friends, popular girls, looking there.
Happily ever after.
And it says that she has 0 friends.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was going to be like happier ending. But it's kind of a cool open door for like a
What, it opens up for a sequel to have the same thing happen?
Yeah, for a second movie from The Ring 2.
Yeah. So.
Do you remember? I think was it the first movie that
maybe they'll do
together?
a prequel called Pending Friend Request. I don't know. I hope not. I mean, whatever. The movie was just. It was like a dumb popcorn movie.
Yeah, but it's fun.
If you're sick at home and it's on Netflix and you watch it because you see there's pretty girls,
it's not gonna give you any nightmares.
There's no boobs, so it's just gonna, if you're a person that doesn't look at internet porn and you like to watch horror movies for boobs because you're a teenager and you're watching this
in the 90s.
Yeah, if you're a teenager in the 90s watching this.
You're not gonna enjoy the boob scene.
It could be a teenager with all sorts of parental locks too, but
my favorite boob scene was in Scary Movie, which is the parody that he takes the knife out of her boob and it's silicone. Yeah. I love that point. He goes 12 or something, maybe. Yeah. Younger.
So anyway, this is the first movie so far this month where I've been like, meh, I don't care if I spoil it.
Was on his list.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
All right. Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. Well, I picked a bunch of classic horror movies and some dumb bullshit stuff that I would only ever watch for this one project. So
oh my god.
I apologize. I take full responsibility for it.
I'm only gonna watch it because of him making me watch it.
Yeah. So
can't wait to watch Pumpkinhead 2.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. All right.
Do you have any other suggestions for us?
Suggest it.
Try us. Yeah.
Yeah,
we still have some time.
And we're on Twitter and Instagram, Yael Matt Recap. Also the Facebook page. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give a thumbs up, and then we will like that. If you have anything to suggest for us to recap after the month of horror movies, then we will consider that as well. So for now,
romantic comedies. That's gonna be weird.
Romantic comedy February.
What movie are we gonna watch next?
For my list. They'll find out.
No, for my list. Pick something.
Well, I don't remember
I'll show you.
The list.
That's mine.
All right.
Pick one. I think no. That's yours. Is it mine?
This is yours.
That's mine.
All right.
Pick one. Tell them what we're gonna watch tomorrow.
All right.
And then watch it tomorrow morning. It's so weird to watch a horror movie during the day.
Well, we didn't watch a horror movie during the day.
We did, Willard. But on the morning, like 8 a.m.
That was in the afternoon.
Yeah, let's watch a horror movie
into the
at 8
evening.
a.m.
All right. We're going to watch We Are Not Alone. Because I think that we are not alone in thinking that Friend Request was a pretty hack movie. So, we are not alone. And hopefully, we are not alone.
The demon would go out.
We are not alone with views with this. So, thanks for watching.
Don't leave us alone.
Tell a friend. Tell someone that only has one friend on Facebook.
Tell your mother on Facebook.
All right.
My mother would watch it probably next year.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you.